Me. What's up everyone? Welcome back to the shop. It is November, which means it's time for us to start making stuff for people. Because, you know, that's what we do, right? Well, if the cutting board is the king of the woodworking gifts, perhaps the wine caddy is the queen. So that's what we're gonna make today, is we're gonna make us a fancy wine caddy. So I'm thinking it'll be something kind of like this, which is two shelves. You got the top part that you actually see. You have the wine bottle that goes in the center, two hooks on the ends for the wine glasses to hang from, and then we'll have the bottom shelf that the wine bottle sits on top of. Then we'll have to come up with some sort of legs that will connect the pieces. I don't know what we're gonna do with that yet. So we'll take care of that whenever we get to that point. Some of you paused the video so that you could look closer at the template that I had up on the screen. Don't worry, I got your back. Go down to the description of this video. I should have a link in there. Click on it, it'll take you to my website. You can download the template and start working on your own caddy. Now that we have our design laid out, let's start melting up some wood and get this thing going. I printed my template, and because of the size, I had to print it on 2 sheets of paper. Not a big deal. I'll take my X-Acto knife, I'll trim it, and then tape these together so I have one big template. Now, I milled up my board to about 3/4 of an inch thick, something like that. So I'm gonna take some spray glue my template onto my board. Then I'm gonna cut out the inside circle that holds the bottle. After that's done, then I'll work on the outside.
I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No, this ain't easy, darling, 'cause the devil's on my trail. I've been running so long that my feet don't work no more.
The center hole looks good. Now I did the hole in the middle before I cut the outside profile. That was because I wanted all of this wood here for clamping surface. If I would have cut the outside profile first, then whenever I'm drilling out the hole, I would have had to clamp on the inside of my line, and my clamps would have probably gotten in the way of the router. So now that the hole's done, I could cut out that outside perimeter. Now this is super easy. I can go over to the table saw, cut it widthwise, then go over to the bandsaw and cut the ends to make these nice and round. Then I can just drill out my holes, use the bandsaw to cut my notches so the glasses fit in there. Then we can turn our attention to the bottom shelf.
I can't run, I can't hide, I can't stand no more. Oh no, 'cause when the devil's out to get you, you better pray and run slow. Oh, I'm gonna tell you one more time, baby, when the devil's out to get you, you better pray and run slow. Oh no.
The top of the caddy looks pretty good, so now it's time to work on the bottom shelf. So I milled up another board to about 3/4 of an inch thick, and I printed off a brand new template. So the plan is I'm gonna spray glue this onto my board, do the same thing I did with the top. I'm gonna cut it at the table saw, cut it at the bandsaw, get it to the proper shape. Now the difference is the center hole here. So with the top, I routed out the center hole all the way through. I don't wanna do that with this one. Instead, I just wanna route out kind of a shallow cup area. So maybe 3/8 of an inch deep, something like that. And then I can inlay some cork or leather or some sort of fabric in there and just give a nice little soft cushion for the bottle to sit on. New day in the shop. I spent some time last night thinking about styles of legs, and I made a design on Inkscape. So I think it'll look pretty good. I grabbed a piece of wenge. I figure wenge would be a nice contrast between the rest of the caddy and the legs. So I'm gonna make the legs out of this, and then we'll see what they look like. And if I like them, cool, move on to the next step. If I don't like them, I'll make something else. I really dig the profile of those legs. I'm happy with that choice. Now I gotta work on the joinery to attach the top to the bottom. I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna use some dowels. So I'm gonna drill holes into the top of the legs, and then I'm gonna use these, which are dowel pointers. They have a little sharp point on them. Stick those into the holes, put the top on it where I want it, press down, it will leave a divot point on the bottom, and I can drill out the mating holes so we can assemble it. Now I am not gonna glue the whole thing together just yet. I want to round over all of the edges, do a bunch of sanding, get everything cleaned up before I assemble it, because it's just gonna be much easier to do it now than to do it later.
It's a deal breaker, babe, when you treat me like you do. Seems all you do these days is make me down and blue. I said it's a deal breaker, baby, when you play me for a fool. Ooh, it's a deal breaker, baby, when you play me for a fool. Now I'm the local laughing star, and that ain't cool. Take a hike.
I think this thing looks awesome. Now we could just stop right here and it would be fantastic, but we could church this up just a little bit. So what I'm thinking is a tray that will sit on top of the bottle there, and you could put all your assorted things, like your cheeses in there. So what I did was I printed off a template that I created. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this onto a piece of plywood. I'm gonna cut out the inside part of this, and I can use this as a pattern. So I can stick it onto my board, take a router, route out the dish, do some sculpting, some sanding, and that will fit nicely on there. That's gonna look killer.
Golden trinkets, mobile phone, expensive shoes, you can get your own. She's gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. She's gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart, hope to die.
The tray turned out fantastic. I really like the way that looks on there. There's only one thing left before we can apply finish, which is down here where the bottle sits on, I want to put some cork. So I've got a piece of cork here. I've got a razor blade. So I need to cut out a circle. Time to apply finish. I'm going to use a hard wax finish for this. And this is one of my favorite parts of any project, because once you apply that first coat, you get to see all of this wood just come to life. Okay, I totally get why people love making these things because it was a ton of fun. And it's completely customizable. I put 2 glasses that are standing up. Some people like to have their glasses hanging down. You could do 4 glasses instead of 2. You could do 2 bottles instead of 1, a tray without a tray. There's so many different ways you can customize this. And this is also one of those projects that you could build the entire thing just about on a CNC if you are so inclined to do that. Highly recommend you make it, so I will put a link down in the description below to the template that I used for this whole project. At least it'll give you a starting point, and you can take that and you can change it to whatever you need to do. And if you post pictures of your project on social media, tag me. I love seeing other people's work. A big shout out to the Patreon members. Thank you so much for your support. There's a bonus video on this project going over a lot more details and talking some about the tools that I utilized that helped me to make this project happen. So if you're interested, head on over to Patreon. We build a really cool community over there. And until we meet again, get in your shop and build something awesome.
We sang